What's up, guys? Welcome to my 1 month dreadlock update. It's actually day 32. It's a few days late. Do a quick 360 at the beginning of the video this time and try to improve on last update's video, which was a few weeks ago. Noticed that they've gotten a little frizzier since my last update. What I've really noticed is, like, before I had loose spots, and I'm just grabbing this one, but I mean there's so many examples to go throughout my whole head, and I'd noticed that, like, if I had any loose spots, like say this is like a loose spot right here, it would be like tight, like right below it. And I'm noticing on a lot more dreads that I'm starting to have the looseness is going from like here, like it's like growing, you know. And like I started noticing it like 5 days ago or so, and I felt it. I was like, oh no. So I just kind of, let them do their thing. So yeah, that's a little update on that. Made some notes again because this is only my second video I've made and actually spoken, and so I'm just trying to make progress on the previous video where couldn't really see the dreadlocks or so. But yeah, they've still got their lumps and bumps. I'm not planning on really doing any maintenance with them. What I am doing is, after I get out of the shower, I wrap them in a towel for like, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes, depending on the day. And what I'm doing, and once I get them out of the towel, I'll kind of feel around, and if I feel like if they're getting flat, like towards the back of my head or anything, I'll palm roll them while they're still wet, and I'll just kind of go through, and I won't do every single one because some of them will still feel cylindrical, and so I don't really touch those ones because it seems like they're ever changing. So it's not like certain ones I focus on or anything. It's just a matter of I'll kind of go through, and if I feel one that feels like, oh, it needs to be palm rolled, I will. And then like the day after I shower, I kind of like, I don't know why, but the day after I shower, I'll kind of go through and do the same thing again. But other than that, I don't really palm roll it because it doesn't really feel like the palm rolling is really like doing anything when they're dry. Not to say that it's making a huge difference when they're wet either, but it kind of like gives them just a tiny bit more of like that cylindrical feel. But like I said, I'm aware of like the maturing process, and there's going to be loops and lumps and bumps, so I'm not really too worried with keeping them like perfect or whatever. That's why I'm not really doing any maintenance other than that. But if on the back of my head, like when I lay down, if I feel like they're getting flat, like when I take a shower, I definitely make sure to like palm roll them back there a little bit. My washing routine's been, I think I've washed every 3 days, every 4 days, and every 5 days, and not in any particular order. It just kind of depends on what's going on in my life and everything. I think after I made that last video, like I think I showered like the next day or something, and I went like 5 days, and then the next wash it was 4 days, and then the next wash I ended up doing 3 days, not because I needed it exactly, but because I had a job interview coming up, and if I would have went to that job interview, it would have been on day, it would have been on like day 4, I think. And so I went ahead and did it on day 3 because I'm noticing how I like how my head feels and how the dandruff is the day of, but particularly like the day after I wash them. That's kind of when I feel they look the most presentable. And I didn't go wearing them down. I wore them back in a bun, and I kind of had a scare. I was like, man, I really want this job. It's almost like my dream job. And I started getting all the nerves going into it because I really wanted the job, and so everything was like running through my mind. I'm like, oh crap, like what if they say yes, but I need to get rid of these or something. I was just thinking like all the worst things, and I ended up going to the interview, and it went really great. And he didn't say anything about these. I'm not even sure if he noticed them, and if he did, I don't think it'll matter. So yeah, I wrote down keeping my loose ends because of the length. Like I like kind of briefly mentioned in my last video about blunting the tips once they matured. I don't know, I've just kind of I'm just going to leave the loose tips, and after they shrink and once they start to once they stop shrinking and they're matured and I start to gain length again, I think at that point then I'll consider maybe blunting them. But for now, how I feel about it is I'm just going to leave them, and that could change. I might have different beliefs in a few months before I even get to that point, but for now I'm just going to rock the loose ends. Yeah, I'm digging them. I'm not having any Congos or anything like that. I'm still doing the separating every morning and whatnot. But I do notice, like, when I wake up, a lot of my tips I have to separate. Like, they're just, it's not like one or two, just because they're so wispy that, like a whole bunch of them will kind of somehow a little bit mat together, and I'll pull those, but nothing really like in the halfway down or like near the top, anything like that. I feel like I forgot something on here. Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep the video shorter this time. If you guys happen to run across my video, check out my subscriptions that I have, because I noticed when I was watching a bunch of videos and everything, like, I'd like to get a bunch of different opinions, a bunch of different people's views and whatnot, and kind of take what I felt that I resonated with and leave the rest. So this channel is specifically dreadlock related, and if you go to my subscriptions and check that out, I'll make sure to add a few more, because I know that there's a few on there, a few YouTubers that I haven't added on there yet, because this is a new channel and it kind of got lost in translation from my personal channel that I use, so I kind of forget, like, oh, I don't have them on this channel. But if you could check out my subscriptions, like I was saying for the 5th time or whatever, everyone that I'm subscribed to, I've been able to take something from one of their videos at some point. Maybe not everything that they say I agree with or would do, but there's things in the at some point in the videos they made that I like. So, and everyone that I'm subscribed to, I feel is worth checking out. Some more recent YouTubers that have like recent dread videos is dreadlocked Busa. He's got he's like current right now. I think he just updated like a 3-month update, and he has some videos about like extensions and things of that nature that my videos I don't have. And so if you're looking to see other ways of a bunch of different people doing them, there's one. There's also this other guy called Infectious, NFEKTIOUS. He's on his 3rd set of dreads. I think he just did like a 4-month update, and so he has like, I don't know, just a few videos, but in those few videos he talks about his experience through that whole journey. So check him out if you want. They're all my subscriptions, and yeah. What else? Yeah, man, I don't know, I'll do another 360. I'll kind of try to get some close-ups and get on out of here. I gotta watch the hockey game coming on in a few minutes, so. Let's see. Yeah, man, having these now, it's really gratifying. Extremely, what's the word? Liberating, I guess I would use. It's kind of, it's a great way to like physically express, I don't even know how to say it, man. Physically express, like outwardly express how, what kind of an inner journey I'm going on, like mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. I've only had them a month, but I've made drastic life changes in the last 14 months of my life, and I'm not really sure if this channel or whatever is really the platform to dive into that whole scenario right now anyway, but yeah, man, really digging them. If you're looking to get them done, like, I think you'll be happy with the decision you make. Maybe not, you know, who knows, but I'm just extremely happy with them. I'm signing off here. I'm almost at 12 minutes. I'm not sure if my next update, well, I'll definitely have a 2-month update, but I'd really like speaking with the dread community. Like, even before I made this channel, I would always comment on other YouTubers, dreadlock YouTubers that I follow, and it's pretty cool to, you know, be able to communicate. So if you run across this video, have any questions, please leave a comment and I'll answer it, or just, you know, bullshit. So yeah, forgot where I was going with that, but I'll definitely have a 2-month update. Maybe I'll make something in between. I'm not really sure yet. But yeah, I'm gonna go watch the hockey game. So take care, guys, and yeah, until next time, peace.